Well, in a move that is sure to exacerbate calls for campaign reform, a group of sex workers has officially endorsed Hillary Clinton for president. The girls at the Moonlite Bunny Ranch are calling their campaign Hookers for Hillary, and they're promising an extra bit of time in the bedroom for anyone who donates to Clinton's campaign. Nothing shady there. Now, the girls give their 4 points for why they think Hillary should be president. They've cited her ability to negotiate with foreign leaders, saying it's similar to how they communicate with foreign men through a language barrier. And of course, they also appreciate that they now have health insurance, which they've never had access to before Obamacare, because what they're doing is legal prostitution, so they can qualify for affordable health care. And Air Force Amy says that she'll be voting for Hillary because I'll stick by any woman that stands by her man in a cheating relationship so that she can further her career. Such a feminist here. Now, it's really not a lot different than what they're doing out on the campaign trail, right? Pimping out the country for a little bit of that campaign cash. So it's very apropos. Ted Cruz actually joked that running for office is real simple. All you have to do is just surgically disconnect your shame sensor. So there you go. But there's even more shady business deals that Rand Paul has been saying for weeks might be just what is going to actually take Clinton down. It's a new book set to be released in May called Clinton Cash. And writer Peter Schweizer investigates donations made to the Clinton Foundation by foreign entities. And this book is asserting that foreign entities who made payments to the Clinton Foundation and to Mr. Clinton through his high-speaking fees received favors from Mrs. Clinton's State Department in return. He gives some examples, including a free trade agreement in Colombia that benefited a major foundation donor's natural resource investments, a lot of development projects in the aftermath of the Haitian earthquake, and more than $1 million in payments to Mr. Clinton by a Canadian bank and major shareholder in the Keystone XL pipeline. And of course, this was right around the same time that all of that was being worked through the State Department. Now, Clinton aides, they're of course calling this absurd conspiracy theory and just another conservative hit job. So once again, poor Hillary is the victim. For a woman who's really trying to be a strong feminist, she sure does play the victim role a lot these days. But Schweizer writes that from 2001 to 2012, the Clintons' income was at least $136.5 million. So that was during Hillary's years of public service. The Clintons conducted or facilitated hundreds of large transactions with foreign governments and individuals. And some of these transactions have put millions in their own pockets. And of course, the Clinton Foundation has come under scrutiny for accepting foreign donations while Mrs. Clinton served as a Secretary of State. And you know that they think that this at least looks a little corrupt because just last week, the foundation changed their policies. So now they're going to prohibit giving by any other nations in the Middle East. So they can see that this is a little bit counterintuitive. She's saying that she's for women and children while accepting huge donations from countries like Saudi Arabia or the United Arab Emirates, who are beheading gay people or throwing women in jail who've been raped, victims of rape. They're being thrown in prison for committing adultery. So here, she doesn't mind doing shady business deals with these type of people. They're, in fact, our allies in the Middle East. So it'll be very telling in the coming days just where the media stands. Will they cover this story Chipotle-gate style, or are they going to just go the whole email scandal route and not cover it at all? You know, we're not going to forget about those emails, which we're sure you just deleted because they had your yoga routines in them and they didn't actually provide any evidence of all these foreign donations and the kickbacks that these countries are going to be receiving from the State Department, right, Hillary?